It's day 3 for me of ClexaCon, and I'm having a lot of fun. I went to the Ace and Arrow meetup this morning, and it was a good time. It was a great group of people, and it was pretty interesting to listen to everybody's different experiences with being asexual or on the asexual spectrum, or aspec, and people who are aromantic, and then there are some people who are both. So they exist too, and it was just a really, really good time. I had fun. It was just, I always fumble for words because I'm just so shocked at how, pleasantly shocked and surprised at how nice everybody's been. I mean, this morning, I was actually pretty depressed. I woke up this morning because yesterday I kind of pushed it too hard, and I ended up needing my back brace today, and that's with, taking some medicine and things like that, and it was super sad. I'm gonna be honest, it was one of those mornings where when you feel pretty defeated, so I kind of was like crying for a little bit this morning before I pulled myself together and was like, okay, it's not the end of the world, it's all right. It's, one day, which I've had some other days like this since spinal fusion surgery, but just the whole having to put the back brace back on kind of thing, and you just want so much for that to not be something that has to be part of your consideration for your planning throughout your week. And this whole weekend was really a test in a lot of ways to see how well I can handle commuting to and from the center, from the edge of town to the center of the town. Center, it's not, it kind of is. And the last few weeks off and on when I've had friends visiting has been a test of that too. So balancing needing to rest with, because I'm still healing from, major back surgery, and that includes growing bone over the metal, which is the fusion part. And then me being like, I want to go do things, and hang out with people and meet people and stuff, and which I'm pretty shy, so a lot of times people need to break the ice, or sometimes awkwardly will. And at ClexaCon also, I noticed a lot of the fandoms are all live action fandoms, and none of them are live action shows I watch, because I'm that weirdo who watches a lot of foreign series, right? And then I watch things that are, and by foreign, usually European, but also I've been known to watch, Chinese film, or Japanese film or series, or, things like that. It's not just Eurocentric, but right now it is. I saw that Netflix finally added the 3rd season of Versailles, and yes, I know I'm horribly mispronouncing that. I can't do French. I apologize. I can try. Let's see. Versailles. See, I can't do it. I can't do the nasal thing. I'm sorry, French speakers. I fail. But I enjoy that show, and I enjoyed Medici. Yeah. And want to watch The Magnificent soon. And then there's a Catherine the Great show that I think is on HBO, which I'm super excited about because no one ever talks about Russian history in a series, at least in English. In the United States, okay, for obvious reasons, politically, which is shit, but it's the truth. And then also nobody ever has a series here in the States that are about, the Ottoman Empire, or, Moorish Spain, or, I don't know, maybe the Austro-Hungarian Empire, yeah, that was a little thing that happened. It was major. It was a major thing that happened. And for a very long time, the Habsburgs, long time. So, and I bring that up because in Versailles, right now, they have the Habsburg connection going on in the 3rd season. Spoiler alert. But if you know any European history, you'll be familiar with that. So those things, I'm interested in those kinds of live action fandoms, and there's not so much of a thing there, which is okay. It's just everybody's different. And I also really like anime, and I like cartoons, and not just cartoons for kids, but like cartoons for adults, like the Venture Brothers. And I swear this is like the fourth time I've mentioned it, but I'm gonna keep mentioning it because I'm pissed. The Metalocalypse, okay? Yes, it's a problematic fave. Whatever, it's fucking awesome. I love that show. I will always love that show. And it just makes me so angry that Cartoon Network and Adult Swim / and Time Warner are like, yeah, fuck you guys, you're never getting it anymore. And I'm like, I mean, at least you gave us the Death Opera, but like, fuck you. Like, it looked like it was going to be a great ending, and you had to ruin it. Oh, dogs are barking. My parents must be coming home. But yeah, so ClexaCon was great. The Ace and Arrow meetup went really well. I was interviewed by somebody that I met yesterday because they needed to write an academic paper, and I'm like, I know that feel. I will be that person. It is totally cool. Do it! Yay! So academics helping academics. That was very awesome. It was just great to get to visit with that person and get to know them better because they're a local, and since I moved here a year ago, I haven't really, I have only recently been well enough physically, since my spine is difficult, to say the least, to go out and actually talk to people. And then there's also the whole cost thing too, because health insurance in this country is shit. And you have to pay so much money for things. As if, like your suffering isn't enough payment in and of itself. Politics play a big role in that for me personally, because it's been such a huge part of my life. I'm like, yeah, if you think that like your cousin or your aunt who has cancer shouldn't have socialized healthcare because you're worried they're gonna be on a waiting list forever, yeah, fuck you, they already are. Because clearly your stupid abled ass has never had to wait to see a specialist or to get a surgery or a special treatment. Like, ugh. I'm not gonna say it would solve all the problems. I'm just gonna say like, nobody should have to make the decision between getting treatment that can help them live a possibly better life, or save their life, and being homeless. Okay? Yeah. I don't hate the people in my country. I hate a lot of our attitudes towards people who have less, which I think are incredibly wrong, both morally bankrupt and just disgusting. Honestly, it's disgusting, and those kind of attitudes are disgusting. So yeah, ClexaCon's been good. I do want to make YouTube videos that are going to be more fandom based, right? Like I have before with the Artful entry one that had to do with different, more artsy kind of movies and series and things like that. So, but until then, I'm going to just be doing this, and I'm also working on thesis. Don't forget I'm a grad student, and I do care about y'all. Thanks for being patient with my entries, because they have been very random and eclectic lately, and there's been a lot of them too. I don't expect people to watch these, but I appreciate you being part of the channel by subscribing or commenting or whatever you would like to do. And yeah, I think I'll make one more entry tomorrow because I have a lot of panels I'd like to go to. Probably still gonna have to wear the back brace, but that's okay. So I'll get through it. I feel like that Monty Python skit where it's like, I think it's part of Matching Tie and Handkerchief or something, where it's like, and there was deep anger and resentment, because that is how I feel right now. Because yes, I had to spend like $8,000 almost out of pocket over the last year and a half or a year. And now I'm still having to wear my back brace. Oh my God. Fuck everything. But my quality of life has improved dramatically. So it's kind of, I don't want to be ungrateful, but I'm also frustrated. So today went well, and hopefully tomorrow will too. Bye.